Hi guys, I just wanted to do a quick video today to show off this really nice bargain that I got online on Vinted, which is apparently a great place to find Nancy Famosa dolls, well the modern ones anyway. So for a whopping €2, I got this doll and pretty much all of her items. Postage was like another €3 or €4, so I mean I got a really good deal. She's actually a pretty new one that's out. So she's the Nancy with the extra super long hair, longest hair Nancy has ever had. And you know me, maybe by now, I love long hair on a doll. So yeah, I had to have her, and especially for that price, that was too good not to get. So yeah, she came with some things like stencils, so you can kind of, do the hair, different elastics, a comb, a brush, which I'm guessing, and I'm not sure, but these are these little dry swabs. I'm guessing with a bit of water, you can take colour and do her hair with it. I'm guessing that's what the gimmick is. I mean, yeah. So you've got your few colours here, your little brush, which, for a kid, that's a fun thing to do, why not? We have these little hair masks for Nancy. Now, I'm not sure if these are meant for the doll or for, a child. I don't know. They do have like a date on them, which has me wondering that maybe they're actually for the, the recipient of the doll. But I just think the packaging is quite cute. So yeah, I'll either keep them as is, or I might take out what's inside and just keep the package. We'll see. But if so, I'd imagine it's like avocado and lavender, sort of scented maybe. Don't know. But it's a nice idea. She comes with the bottle of glitter gel, again with a month sign on it. So these are obviously safe to use for human hair. Even these have it, the swatches. So I guess these are all also safe for human hair. I won't be using them, but it's good to know. And then we just have like a pot of glitter. So the seller just like took her out of the box, I guess, and sent everything that was with her for the price. I mean, I'm not going to give out about it. I think it's great. Thank you very much, seller. Very kind. Alright, so I'm just going to move everything, whoops, including the camera apparently. I'm going to very quickly move everything aside, and then we'll take a closer look at herself. So she's quite tall, so it's kind of hard to get a good angle from my little tripod with her, but yeah, I think we can see enough this way. So she has this lovely long, very, very light blonde hair. It is very matted, very tangled. I mean, it's even, I don't know if it's showing up, but it is just like bunches of knots all along like the middle, the inside. There's also a few elastics on in here as well that I'm guessing were in her when she was bought. She doesn't seem to be really played with much. Now, someone did have a go at giving her some some light makeup. So she has kind of lips, a little bit of eyeshadow on. Another elastic here, so she should be really easy to clean up. She still has her earrings. I don't know if she came with jewellery, like a necklace and a bracelet. I have a feeling she might have, but that's not here. I don't mind. I just really wanted the long hair Nancy. Plus, I'm kind of hankering for a hair challenge. Again, I haven't done anything in a while to fix a doll's hair, so yeah. Whoa, she is heavy actually. To be fair, this hair is heavy. So I'm just going to sit her down. Or at least attempt to with this very short skirt. I don't want to be showing her off to the nation, as it were. Okay, that one leg is really stiff, so we're just going to go with like a crouching, squatting look for her. So yeah, her dress is really cute. It's one piece, pink with the silver glitters, little belt. Her name is on it, of course. She's rocking these little runners with the pink laces. Now yeah, one has like, I don't know, it looks like marker stains just on the bottom, so they look to be kind of like a rubber or vinyl or something, so I don't know how well that's going to come out. I don't really mind, it's just on the bottom. I won't be worrying about it too much. She looks fine that way, so yeah. I guess that's the introduction pretty much. She's a lovely girl. I just can't wait to sort out her hair and show you guys how she turned out. So before I show her finished look, I just really wanted to say that like this is not a normal amount of shedding. I mean, this is pretty bad. So a lot of what was wrong with her hair was that it was just full of these loose, stretched out bits that I had to very, very carefully comb out. But honestly, guys, this is not good. Like, this is, I'm guessing, and now I don't quote me on this, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm wondering if this might not have been the culprit for the issue. You know, because plastic on plastic tends to cause friction. And I'm just imagining if someone is brushing the doll's hair with this and working it way through it, that is quite possibly what ended up causing what was a really bad, you know, knotting and I guess outstretching. And I mean, the more I brushed, the more came out. So like that's my guess, but this is also why I would always suggest whenever you were brushing any doll's hair to use a metal toothed comb or brush, because plastic on plastic, yeah, you're going to get stretching, you're going to get matting, it's just not going to be the ideal situation. And most, well, pretty much all dolls come with plastic combs. Now, I'm guessing that's why she was €2, because I'm guessing the person who had this, you know, brushed the hair a few times with whatever brush they used, I don't know, and had no idea how to then detangle the mess that it had become. And the other thing I just want to mention as well is, like, these hairs are it's a very, very fine fiber. It's not like the normal Nancy hair. Like for a hair play doll, it doesn't feel like they picked the right type of hair, if that makes sense. Because a hair play doll, it's expected that there's going to be a lot of play involving the hair, washing, you know, styling, colouring, brushing. And this hair just does not feel up to the task. Now, this is just one ball. There were two. Anyway, but yeah, look, you know, that just makes me glad that I only paid €2 for her. If I'd paid, you know, full price for this and for my collection and she had turned out that way, like, that would have been kind of sad. But then I guess I would have never used the plastic brush, so it might never have happened. I don't know. So a slight rant over there, just maybe not as impressed with the hair as I have been with other Nancy dolls, because all of my other Nancy dolls have lovely, soft, luscious hair. It's a really good quality. You can brush through it. Yeah. But we did manage to get her looking pretty good, if I say so myself. Took a lot of brushing through very carefully. I mean, I had to brush at one point basically like one hair plug at a time. Yeah, like it was just so tangled. Yeah. But this is where we've ended up. Now, I've not cut, I've not done anything to it. I was kind of debating whether to straighten the ends, but I kind of just want to leave her alone because I'm just happy to get her looking nice again. Took a bit more work than I hoped it would, but we're here in the end. So, you know, all the old makeup and stuff is gone. She's just looking kind of natural like she would from the box. Everything's clean. Yeah, everything, is good. So yeah, I'll give her a little look at the back. Like it's very pretty hair and it does look really nice, but like I mean, it's the kind of hair that will tangle if you look at it, you know. I don't want to be demonstrating, but like even when I was moving her from one room to the other to bring her in here to do this, like I had to come back with the comb and just sort of, and I wasn't even touching her hair. So I would say for a hair play doll, that's a little bit disappointing in terms of quality. Now, obviously she's a doll for my collection. She's just literally going to be on display like this. So I don't really have any more to say about that other than that. But if this was a doll that I had bought for, we'll say, a child, and to see how a child would absolutely struggle trying to keep their doll in good condition, you know, especially if they're going to be using all the products the doll came with. Yeah, I would not be super happy paying like 40 something euro or more than that. So that's just a little note. I'm very rarely negative about things like this, but she caught me off guard because Nancy normally really, really does have such wonderful hair quality, and especially for a special hair play doll. Yeah, so I'm going to end my rant. Anyway, I think she's really pretty. I love the kind of white blonde that she has. Her dress is pretty, it's cute. She's got her little runners on. And yeah, I guess I don't have much else to say. Except if you're a doll collector and you really want a Nancy like this, maybe it's a good idea to keep an eye out on Vinted, because I have a feeling that this is not the only girl that's going to end up on there for pennies, because there's going to be someone out there that does not have any notion of how to kind of fix the hair without destroying it. So you could end up getting her for a really nice bargain as well, hopefully. Yeah, totally worth €2 in fairness. Like I can't really be giving out, but I just kind of wanted to say it for people out there who wanted to get this doll brand new in box. It's just something to think about. Maybe wait till she goes on clearance or something. That's just my 2 cents anyway. But yeah, I'm super happy with her. Like I said, it was a bit more work than I had thought. I really, really thought like a condition shampoo, brush her out, it's going to be fine. It took a lot. It took like 2.5 hours just to kind of brush through and then smooth everything out. So yeah, just a little warning there. But I am in a happy mood. She is a lovely doll, and yeah, I'm ending this video very pleased. So thank you guys for watching. Catch you in the next one.